Introducing the all-new Corolla.
In its third day of status hearings over federal receiver GBB's quarterly report on the closure of the ORDOT dump, key players poured out their frustrations over several issues that could cost the government millions of dollars and may even delay the handover of the Guam Solid Waste Authority back to government control. But it was Chief District Court Judge Francis Tidinko Gatewood whose patience was tested in court today. In the report, GBB Principal Associate David Manning stated that it would cost Gov Guam more to maintain operations at the GSWA after the receivership is over. But GSWA board member Jonathan Denight challenged the numbers in court.
Probably the only thing I disagreed with is, the receiver saying that it'll be cheaper. It's cheaper under the receivership than not. But when they listed the cost of the receivership, they showed it as $600,000, when actually it's about $2 million.
Manning, however, noted that the $2 million Denight refers to includes operating costs and capital costs. It's like comparing apples to oranges, Manning stated via teleconference. As Denight continued to challenge those costs, Judge Gatewood interjected, scolding the board and the governor's office as she defended GBB's progress. Is $2 million expensive for the receivership? You bet it is, she said. But when I took over this case, the government of Guam was renting dump trucks at $11,000 a day. That's about $3.96 million a year for one truck, she declared, adding that the Solid Waste Agency was dysfunctional and fragmented. 4,000 residents were getting free service, she exclaimed. This antagonism is not working with me. Everyone needs to act more professionally and civilly, and in fact, I'm warning you, as far as the court is concerned, they have done a lot for this island. Moreover, Judge Gatewood said when she took over the case several years ago and visited the solid waste office, the place was a financial mess with uncashed checks strewn about on desks. Meanwhile, Justice Department Attorney Robert Mullaney emphasized that there continues to be a lack of funding to close a dump and make a transition back to Gov Guam control. And he recommended that because of that, the transition should be postponed instead. Gov Guam Legal Counsel Attorney Roland Mantanona.
I believe that the government of Guam supports the GSWA board's position that there be a sooner transition rather than a later transition, which is the position of, it appears to be the position of the U.S. government. We still have a problem understanding why the receiver needs to keep control of Ledzon or all of GSWA just to make sure that it completes the ORDOT closure, which should be done according to our field trip to ORDOT on December 2015.
What about the funding to complete that transition?
That is an issue that is, the reasons for those are in dispute right now, and I prefer not to comment in regards to that. And any kind of expenditures of money is more of a policy decision that needs to be addressed by my clients rather than myself.